Hi guys, it's Tina back in for another quick video. Thanks for my subscribers, and if you click this video, I really do appreciate it. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. The story I'm going to talk about today is about Abraham Shakespeare. This is a guy who won the lottery in Florida in 2006. He was a guy who did like odd jobs and stuff like that, and then he had one of his coworkers go and buy a lottery ticket, and that lottery ticket ended up hitting $30 million. So Shakespeare opted to take the payout, which was, I believe, 16.9 million or 17 million dollars. Okay, so now he comes from like limited means, and unfortunately, he's unable to read or write. So he is very kind. However, regardless of, whether he could read or write, he's also very kind. So he comes into all this money and he's overwhelmed and he doesn't quite know. Everybody keeps asking him for money and they keep begging, or he does, like what I read was that he paid off some of his cousins' homes, and he helped his previous employer with their loans and things like that. But people were constantly asking him for money. So I believe it was late 2008, 2009, he runs into, or actually doesn't run into, she seeks him out, Doris Moore. So she seeks him out and said that she wanted to write a book about him and his life story. So she ends up befriending him and somehow getting into his life and getting a hold of all his assets, his money. So when he hit the lottery, he went and bought himself a house and he bought himself a car. So he bought a house that was worth over $1 million, and he bought himself a car. And so there's some footage out there where Dee Dee's actually, it's like she was setting this up. She videos him and is asking him, "Aren't you tired of people always asking you for money?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm so tired of this, like I just want my life to go back to the way it was before I hit the lottery. It's like I
Tired of people asking you for money all the time, babe? Give me your opinion on it.
I've been tired. A year ago.
So where do you want to go to?
It don't matter to me. I'm not a picky person.
Are you going to miss your home?
Yep, I miss it, but life goes on.
No, it got so bad to where like the house that he bought, there would be people out there waiting to ask for favors, and he just, had a hard time saying no. So this was Dee Dee Moore's kind of out in order to, make it look like he just disappeared on his own. So anyway, once Abraham Shakespeare tries to access his money, is unable to, that's when he starts to question Dee Dee Moore, and that is when he comes up missing. His family reports him missing in 2009. It is said that he was last seen in Lakeland in 2009, and then his family reports him missing. They had started receiving text messages from Shakespeare's phone, but Shakespeare was illiterate, so he was not able to read or answer the text. So whoever was texting him obviously wasn't him, and the family, I believe, they thought that that was obviously, that's suspicious, right? The guy can't read or write and he's texting. I guess you could talk text, but that this is in 2009. Well, you could have talked text then, but in any event, it's just crazy. So she takes over his house, his money. She puts all of his assets into her company. So she had some type of nursing company, and so she changed the name of the house into that company's name and the money into that company's name. So later on, what happens is she's heard, there's also audio that I found where she's asking someone to move a body, and the guy's asking for $50,000.
Fucking body.
Okay. Okay. Deal. Like I said, I know there's a body. I'll fix everything where he's at and everything. And then, what do you want?
50 grand.
Okay.
So what ends up happening is the police find out that Abraham Shakespeare, after the family, realized he was missing and they found out about all the finances, they were able to, or actually, Dee Dee Moore says she brought them to the backyard of the house, and that was where they found him buried, in the backyard. So apparently, what happened was she had called someone. So she'd been planning this, it seems like, for a long time. She had called him, called a place asking them to come dig a hole. So someone came to the house and dug a hole in the backyard. They didn't have any reason why, they were just doing a job. And then later on, she called another person who came in and filled the hole with concrete. So Abraham Shakespeare was buried under a concrete slab on the property. And so the person that filled the concrete slab, from what I read, found it odd that, but he was unable to see what he was putting, the concrete over, and had no idea that there was a body under there. So anyway, I saw this documentary of Dee Dee Moore. I do see that she's seeking to get a new trial. However, there was a judge that had said that she needed to revise some of her things. The scary thing is that this woman, if she's able to get tried again, I hope she gets found guilty, because, she's a really good liar. On this documentary, she's literally crying about it. And she was saying if she had known that he was in her backyard this whole time, she would have done something, that she cared about this man. And like, she's so believable. Like, she had me for a moment. And then when I heard, her asking for, placement of the body, and then finding out how she did, him with the finances, and took just full advantage of the fact that this guy was unable to read or write. She had told him that she was going to help him with his finances, but what she did was she just took it all. And once she took it all and he realized that he couldn't access it anymore, she killed him. So anyway, you can wait till the end of the video if you'd like, and see some of the footage I'm going to go ahead and put in for you, so that you can hear for yourself. You can hear Deirdre asking, someone to do a job for her for 50,000. And then also, there's just parts of where she's being interviewed in this documentary, and she's crying. And she's crying to where it's like such good acting that it's just believable. Maybe I'm just gullible. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, I really do appreciate you watching my videos or taking any time out of your day to spend with me. I hope that you will follow me on Facebook, or I just recently opened TikTok. It's been about 2 weeks. So those are shorter videos. I know the longer videos are, I need your attention a little bit longer. So it's just a different platform. So I do more fun things over there, more like paranormal, just adventures and stuff like that. So it's under the same name, Tina Torbo. So until the next video, you guys, I will talk to you soon. And again, remember to listen to the end, because I'm going to leave you the videos and the audios for yourself to hear about Deirdre Moore and the things that she said about Shakespeare and the body and the assets and all that stuff. Okay? Have a good day. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
If I would have known he was in my yard, don't you think that, why would I lead him back there? Do you think I'm really that stupid? Do I look really that stupid of a person to, do I look that stupid? That's what people make me think. Do you think I'm that ignorant? Do you think that if I knew that man was dead in my property, I wanted to know what they did to him? I wanted to know. I kept looking.
Fucking body.
Okay. Okay. Deal. Like I said, I know there's a body. I'll fix everything where he's at and everything. And then, what do you want?
50 grand.